Real quick, I wanted to address something. First of all, you already know it's Too Small to Ball. I'm your host, Taquan. And I just want to address a situation that I was watching today on ESPN this morning on First Take. Now, it was between Kendrick Perkins and Stephen A. And I think Mad Dog was there. I'm not sure. It was Perk. That's a Perk? Yeah. And then I think it was, who else was there? Shannon Sharp was there this morning. Now, I believe it was yesterday morning, so I'm kind of reacting to it. I just saw the video today. I'm sorry. So my whole thing is, everybody was talking about how the current NBA is soft right now. The old heads always saying, these cats can't play in our era, blah, 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 blah. And it was an interesting take when it was brought up about the scuffle that took place between the Pistons and the Timberwolves on Monday. My days are twisted. Sorry. So it was a scuffle. 7 players were suspended. 7 players were ejected. 5 players were suspended. 2 of those people that was ejected was the coaches, the head coach and the assistant Wolves coach, because they got into it during the yellow light thing at it. Now, Perkins said that he likes the physicality of the game, and it looks like it's becoming the Pistons are actually found their identity, and it's reminding of the bad boy Pistons. Stephen A took some sort of pause for him because he said you shouldn't be trying to promote this. The league's not gonna like you promoting this type of violence and condoning this type of violence. It's not even violent, because we've seen violent in the NBA, and this is not even violent. And they saying this is not going to drive ratings. This is not what they're talking about. So it is weird that you get a lot of people saying this generation is soft. The reason why it's soft is because we're quick to judge a physical altercation if it's not no fist being thrown. It spilled out into the crowd. The crowd, fans didn't get involved. It wasn't like Malice in the Palace. It was no hands being thrown. Just a bunch of people grabbing jerseys and stuff, whatever. Like they always say, hold me back, let me act like I want to fight, but don't let me really fight, because I really don't want to fight. That's the whole thing that they were on. And as I'm listening, I'm like, yeah, you can't really say this generation is soft when they're so protected. They're not choosing to be protected like this. They just got more laws in place where if you throw a punch, you might get sued. You get in a fight, you get sued, you get kicked. It's more repercussions than it was back in the 80s with the bad boy Pistons, in the 90s with the Jordan rule, or whatever they call it now. As far as ratings go, do I think it's going to help ratings being physical? I'm not condoning violence, but I do think the whistle gets blown a lot with tic-tac fouls. You know what I mean? The obvious fouls you blow, but the tic-tacky fouls, come on. The flopping and all that stuff, I don't believe in. The ejections, you shouldn't be throwing people out for just tussling and pushing. I can see if it carried on throughout the game and you're like, okay, that's enough. Let's get you up out of there. Other than that, let's just break it up. Let cooler heads prevail. Put them on timeout. I don't know. It should be somewhere where it can help the league better than hurt the league, because a lot of people want to see physical play or be tougher players, but a lot of people are saying they shouldn't do it. It's too physical. It's not good for the sport. Whatever. My whole opinion on it is, I like it. I'd be like, oh, here we go, when somebody get into it. And it's not nobody about to hurt each other. It's just more like, okay, the game's getting real, and then they're actually competitive, because I'm competitive, and I know somebody push me, I'm going to push you back, and that's just that. If it gets more physical than that, then, that's just human nature, I guess. That's the dog in us. But it really haven't got to that, because I don't condone it. I'm not promoting it. I'm just explaining that I don't think it's that serious, because they didn't get to that point. But these are competitors, and they're playing at this time of the season their heart out. These are the final games for positioning. You're going to get more physical, and things going to get way, way more serious as the games go. It's only seven games left, 6 games for certain people. And these teams are desperate right now. They're trying to be the playoffs. I want to see more physicality in the playoffs for sure. And nothing crazy. It's just, we don't want the refs to get too involved where they're kicking people out in great games. You know what I mean? So that's my take. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is the NBA too soft right now? Do you think being a little bit more physical would help, like bringing the hand check back? Do you think that would be a good thing? Y'all leave a comment at the bottom. Like and subscribe. Share the videos. Too Small to Ball. We out.